Hello and a very warm welcome everybody, it's TP Gaming coming to you from LaGuardia, New York. We have some action, new airport, well, new airport for me because I have not recorded it and I have not played it yet. So this is the first time, and today we're going to do something difficult and different. So we have a 120 movement schedule. I don't know if it's going to work out. As you can see down here, the terminals are chock-a-block. They're all full, lots of aircrafts to be moved. We do have a lot of GAs as well that will be departing. Unfortunately, the wind is coming from down there, as you can see, around about 326 at 13 knots. However, I want to have arrivals coming from there onto runway 22. That is the plan. Hopefully they will allow me to land, and I want to depart here on runway 31, which shouldn't be an issue. So hopefully the arrivals will allow me to come down on 22. If they don't, well, then that's going to be an interesting fact, because we will have to change things around a lot, which probably means that you will never ever have heard me saying all these words right now, because it would have been deleted. So anyway, the different thing that we're going to do today is that you will not be able to see any aircrafts here at all. You will not see this picture, but you will be seeing this. So we'll be basically down in the cellar of some air control center, and we will not have any access to anything but this. So you can see on the right hand side all the departures and arrivals as they are scheduled, as they're upcoming, which gate they'll be going to, which aircraft it's going to be, the flight numbers, where they're departing to, arriving from. So maybe that's something for you to have a look out for. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoy this type, and yeah, let me know. Anyway, we're going to get started, so things hopefully will...
Delta 6076 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Yeah, it's going to be a very heavy schedule here.
Guardia ground, Delta 1928 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Delta 6076, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Delta 6076.
Delta 1928, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31, Delta 1928.
Yeah, it's going to be, unfortunately, as you guys can see, everything is just around here, this area.
Information Delta, requesting push and start.
And due to the high volume that we have,
Guardia ground, Endeavour 5427 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Very busy, so busy. Endeavour 5427, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31, Endeavour 5427.
Yeah, it's going to be so
ground,
busy.
Brickyard 2323 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
It's going to be so busy that I will be talking on top of each other. Will not be able to wait for commands to be repeated. That's just not going to be possible, unfortunately. So at the moment I may have some time to give you some live pictures, but it's not going to take very long.
Endeavour 4427 with information Delta, requesting push and start.
Everything is just departing from
ground,
this area
Delta
down
6076 ready to taxi.
here. Nothing down here yet. Crazy. So first arrivals is coming in as well, but not on the radar yet. Coming from down there, this area. So we can see New York here, we can see
Tower,
Manhattan down there.
4688 on final 22.
And here we do. We do have the first
Delta
arrival.
1928 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 4688, runway 22, clear to land. Well, he has
Runway
approved,
22, clear to land. Brickyard 4688.
So 13 knots seem to be okay.
LaGuardia ground.
Fortunately.
Endeavour 7871 with information Delta. Requesting push and start.
Oh, this whole terminal is getting cleared here, but we need Endeavour 5427, and then we'll get the next ones pushed back. Come on, Endeavour 5427, get going.
LaGuardia ground. Endeavour 5427 ready to taxi.
Endeavour 5427, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Endeavour 5427.
Delta 1928, runway 31 via Zulu.
Runway 31 via Zulu. Delta 1928.
Delta 6076, runway 31 via Zulu.
Runway 31 via Zulu. Delta 6076.
So we're going to get the other two
LaGuardia
brigades out of the way.
ground. Endeavour
4093.
2978 with information Delta. Requesting push and start.
Brigade 4093, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Hopefully they're
Pushback
not going
approved,
to go
expect runway
terminal by
31.
terminal by
Brickyard
terminal.
4093.
That would be a nightmare. Brigade 2323, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Brickyard 2323.
Okay guys, this is how things are happening. So you guys can see what's going on.
LaGuardia ground. Endeavour
Endeavour
3794 with information Delta. Requesting push and start.
Endeavour 5427, wind is 326 at 13. Runway 31, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Runway 31 cleared for immediate takeoff. Endeavour 5427.
Delta 1928, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway 31 line up and wait. Delta 1928.
So as you guys can see, it's just everything in this area here.
LaGuardia ground.
Wow.
Endeavour 1861
This
with
would have been a lot
information
better.
Delta. Requesting push and start.
That is just silly. Certainly doesn't make things easy. Of course we need to do the perfect timing to get all these aircrafts
LaGuardia ground.
up in
Brickyard
the air in between
4459 with
arrivals.
information Delta. Requesting push and start.
Brickyard 4459, pushback approved, expect runway 31. So we can
Pushback
start
approved.
to
Expect runway
get the next
31.
ones around
Brickyard
here.
4459er.
LaGuardia ground.
A little
Brickyard
versatility
4093
would be
ready to
nice.
taxi.
Brickyard 4093, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Brickyard 4093.
LaGuardia ground. JetBlue
Oh,
7391
here we
with
go.
information Delta. Requesting push and start.
Delta 1928, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 31 cleared for takeoff. Delta 1928.
LaGuardia ground. Brickyard 2323 ready to taxi.
LaGuardia Tower. Endeavour 4747 on final 22.
Brigade 2323, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Brickyard 2323.
Delta 6076, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Delta 6076.
Endeavour 4747, runway 22, clear to land.
Runway 22. Clear to land. Endeavour 4747.
Endeavour 4427, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavour 7871. Endeavour 7871, pushback approved, expect runway 31. I'm not sure if there's going to be enough room. Endeavour 2978, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavour 1861, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavour 5427, contact departure. Delta 1928, pushback approved, expect Delta 1928, contact departure. JetBlue 73901, pushback approved, expect runway 31. JetBlue 6681, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Endeavour 4427.
Twilight 524, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Pushback approved, expect
Is it needed?
runway 31. Endeavor 2978. Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavor 1861.
Delta 6076, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 2323, runway 31, line up and wait.
New York, departure on 120.4, Endeavour 5427. Good evening. Negative, I'm in the air. Delta 1928. New York, departure on 120.4, Delta 1928. Good evening.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. JetBlue 73901.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31, JetBlue 6681.
Brickyard 4459, runway 31 at Victor.
Negative. I don't need pushback truck. Just approved. Twilight 524.
Twilight 524 approved, expect runway 31. That's what I thought. Endeavour 1861, continue taxi. Brickyard 4459, runway 31 at Victor. Endeavour 2978, continue taxi. Endeavour 4427, continue taxi. Brickyard 2323, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 4093, runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 7871, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 4688, taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha.
Runway 31, clear for takeoff. Delta 6076.
JetBlue 73901, continue taxi. JetBlue 6681, continue taxi.
Runway 31, line up and wait.
Delta
Brickyard
6076,
2323.
contact departure.
Runway 31 at Victor. Brickyard 4459er.
Brickyard 4093, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 4980, runway 22, clear to land.
Approved, expect runway 31. Twilight 524.
Brickyard 2323, contact departure. Endeavour 1861, runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 3794, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Spirit Wings 5351, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Twilight 524, runway 31 via Delta Delta Golf Alpha.
Continue taxi. Endeavor 1861.
Runway 31 at Victor. Brickyard 4459er.
Continue taxi. Endeavor 2978.
Continue taxi. Endeavor 4427.
Brickyard 4093, contact departure.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard
It's
2323.
going back to the,
Runway
to
31.
the other
Line up and wait.
screen.
Brickyard 4093.
Pushback approved,
That
expect
wasn't
runway
meant to be.
31, Endeavor 7871.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo, Alpha, Brickyard 4688.
Endeavour 6562, runway 22, clear to land.
Continue taxi. JetBlue 73901.
Continue taxi. JetBlue 6681.
Endeavour 7871, continue taxi. Endeavour 5731, pushback approved, display runway 31.
New York departure on 120.4, Delta
Endeavour
6076.
29078,
Good
runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 1861, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 31. Clear for takeoff. Brickyard 4093.
Endeavour 15905, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 4688, hold short of taxiway 15. We need to clear
Runway
that
22,
area
clear
first.
to land. Brickyard 4980. New York departure on 120.4, Brickyard 2323. Good evening.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavor 1861.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31, Endeavor 3794.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Spirit Wings 5351.
Runway 31. Via Delta Delta. Golf. Alpha. Twilight 524.
Endeavour 4747, taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha.
New York departure on 120.4. Brickyard 4093. Good evening.
Spirit Wings 5351, runway 31 via Alpha Alpha Papa.
Runway 22, cleared to land. Endeavour 6562.
Endeavour 1861, contact departure. Endeavour 51905, runway 22, cleared to land.
Continue taxi. Endeavor 7871.
Pushback approved.
Oh
Expect
wow,
runway
you
31.
guys are seeing
Endeavour
something else again.
5731.
That's just nuts. Endeavour 37904, continue taxi. Endeavour 7871, continue taxi. It just keeps coming back to this screen over here, folks. Sorry about that. I didn't meant. I was hoping we were going to do something differently. American 169, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 2978. Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 1861.
Endeavour 5731, continue taxi. Endeavour 15905, continue taxi. American 8529, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavour 2978, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 4427, runway 31, line up and wait. Twilight 524, cross runway 22.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Endeavour 15905.
Endeavour 2698, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Hold short of taxiway 15, Brickyard 4688.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha. Endeavour 4747.
Runway 31 via Alpha Alpha. Papa. Spirit Wings 5351.
Spirit Wings 5351, cross runway 22. Endeavour 4427, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 4459, runway 31, line up and wait.
New York departure on 120.4. Endeavour 1861. Good evening.
Brickyard 4980, taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha. Endeavour 2978, contact departure. American 169er, continue taxi. Flexjet 374 approved, expect runway 31. Flexjet 374 pushback approved, expect...
Runway 22, cleared to land. Endeavour 51905.
Flexjet 374 pushback approved, expect runway 31. Oh, that worked.
Continue taxi.
Wonderful.
Endeavor
Brickyard
3794.
4459er. It's almost there. JetBlue 73901, runway 31, line up and wait. American 8529er, continue taxi. Brickyard 6116, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 4459er, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 4427, contact departure. How can I get you guys
Endeavour
into this?
787.
I just want you to see
Pushback
this
approved,
one
expect
here.
runway 31. American
We'll lock it.
169er.
Continue
See
taxi.
if that works.
Endeavour 5731.
Nope.
Continue taxi. Endeavour 15905.
Pushback approved,
Just
expect
keeps
runway
going
31. American
back to the
8529er.
screen over there.
Runway
Oh,
31,
I gotcha,
cleared
I
for
gotcha.
takeoff.
Yeah, what a-
Endeavour
what a bummer.
2978.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 4427.
JetBlue 73901, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Gosh,
Cross runway 22.
so close.
Twilight 524.
JetBlue 2460, runway 22, clear to land. Endeavour 37904, runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 6562, taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha. Brickyard 4688, continue taxi. Endeavour 2698, continue taxi. Brickyard 6116, continue taxi. Endeavour 26, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 6427, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Endeavour 2698.
Brickyard 4459, contact departure.
Cross runway 22. Spirit Wings 5351.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 4427.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 4459er.
Flexjet 374, runway 31 via Alpha Alpha Papa.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo, Alpha.
Endeavour 7871, runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 37904, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. JetBlue 73901, contact departure.
New York departure on 120.4, Endeavour 2978. Good evening.
Continue taxi. American 169er.
Negative, need pushback truck.
So
Flex
maybe
J374. Command property error. Flex J374. Pushback approved,
what
expect
if
runway
I
31.
mean, we got
Flex
this right-hand
J374.
side here.
Runway 31, line up and wait. JetBlue 739er1.
Continue
We put
taxi.
this up
American
here.
8529er.
Pushback approved. Expect runway
That'll give you
31.
guys the
Brickyard
opportunity.
6116.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 4459er.
New
So
York
let's push
departure on
this up here.
120.4. Endeavour 4427.
And then you guys
Good
can
evening.
enjoy.
Runway 31,
Both.
cleared for takeoff. JetBlue 739er1.
How's that? Endeavour 51905, taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha.
Runway 22, cleared to land. JetBlue 2460.
Endeavour 7871, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. JetBlue 6681, runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 6427, continue taxi. How else are we doing? Any new? Nothing new here. Endeavour 37904, contact departure. Endeavour 37904, contact departure. And do another arrival. Yeah,
Runway
we can do
31,
another
line up
departure
and
here
wait.
in between.
Endeavour 37904.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo, Alpha, Endeavour 6562.
Brickyard 5090, pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Brickyard 6116, continue taxi. Endeavour 26, continue taxi. JetBlue 6681, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 5731, runway 31, line up and wait.
Continue taxi. Brickyard 4688.
Endeavour 26908, continue taxi. Brickyard 6427, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Endeavour 26908.
Flexjet 374, cross runway 22.
Continue taxi.
Should be enough.
Brickyard 6116.
Endeavour 7871, contact departure.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Endeavour 26.
Pushback approved. Expect runway
Oh,
31.
Flexjet didn't hear
Brickyard
it. That's good.
6427.
Brickyard 341, pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
New York departure on 120.4. Brickyard 4459er. Good evening.
JetBlue 6681, contact departure.
Runway 3
Oh,
via
no
Alpha
arrivals.
Alpha.
Wonderful.
Alpha, Flex J374.
Twilight 524, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 7871.
Endeavour 5731, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Flexjet 374, cross runway 22.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Brickyard
Endeavour
5090,
3794.
continue taxi.
New York
Okay.
departure on 120.4, JetBlue 739er1. Good evening.
JetBlue 2460, taxi to terminal. Spirit Wings 5351, runway 31, line up and wait.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo, Alpha, Endeavour 51905.
Twilight 524, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 7871.
Brickyard 341, continue taxi.
Runway 31, line up and wait. JetBlue 6681.
Endeavour 3724, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Continue taxi. Brickyard 6427.
New York departure on 120.4.
Endeavour
Endeavour
1711,
379
runway
or
22, clear to
Good
land.
evening.
Endeavour 5731, contact departure. American 8529, runway 31, line up and wait. Spirit Wings 5351, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. JetBlue 240 is moving, that's
Pushback
wonderful.
approved, expect runway 31.
Endeavour
Ricky
2800, pushback
5090.
approved, expect runway 31.
Continue taxi, Brickyard 6116. Continue taxi, Endeavour 26.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. JetBlue 6681.
Twilight 524, contact departure.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 5731.
American 169, runway 31, line up and wait.
Negative. Taxi is blocked. Endeavour 1595. Endeavour 2698.
5090, hold
Endeavour
position.
2698.
American 8529, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Negative. Taxi is blocked. Endeavour 2698. Brickyard 6427. Brickyard 6427.
New York departure on 120.4. Endeavour 7871. Good evening.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Brickyard 341.
Endeavour 3724, continue taxi.
New York departure on 120.4.
Brickyard
JetBlue
7411, pushback
6681.
approved, expect
Good
runway
evening.
31.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Twilight 524.
Brickyard 6116, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway 31, clear for takeoff. Endeavour 5731.
American 169, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 15905, hold position.
Cross runway 22. Flex J374.
Endeavour 2800, continue taxi. American 9308, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Continue taxi. Brickyard 5090.
Southwest 6769, runway 22, clear to land. Clear to land.
Taxi to terminal. JetBlue 2460.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Spirit Wings 5351.
Endeavour 26, runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 6116, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 8766, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Runway 31, clear for takeoff. Twilight 524.
Continue taxi. Brickyard
Endeavour
341.
1595, continue taxi. Continue taxi. Endeavour 1595, continue taxi.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavour 3724.
Brickyard 7411, continue taxi.
Runway 22, clear to land. Endeavour
Spirit Wings
1711.
5351, contact departure. American 8529, contact departure. American 169, contact departure.
New York departure on 120.4.
American
Endeavour
412, runway
5731.
22, clear to
Good
land.
evening.
Runway 31, line up and wait. American 8529.
Flexjet 374, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway 31, clear for takeoff. Spirit Wings 5351.
Endeavour 26, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, clear to, for takeoff.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavour 2800.
New York departure on 120.4. Twilight 524. Good evening.
Runway 31, line up and wait. American 169.
American 9308, continue taxi.
Hold position. Brickyard 5090.
Brickyard 6116, contact departure.
Runway 31, clear for takeoff. American 8529.
Endeavour 1595, runway 31, line up and wait.
Continue taxi. Endeavour 3724.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 7411.
Flexjet 374, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 1711, taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha.
Runway 31, line up and wait.
Brickyard
Endeavour 8766,
6116.
continue taxi. Continue taxi. Endeavour 8766, continue taxi.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. American 169er.
Hold position. Endeavour 15905.
Endeavour 26, contact departure.
Continue taxi. Endeavour 2800.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Brickyard
American
9780,
9308.
pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 5090, continue taxi.
Runway 22, clear to land. Southwest 6769.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 26. Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 6116.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Endeavour 8766.
Flexjet 374, contact departure.
Duplicated command. Endeavour 15905.
Flexjet 347, runway 22, clear to land.
Continue taxi. Endeavour 15905.
Continue taxi. Brickyard 7411. New York departure on 120.4. Spirit Wings 5351. Good evening.
Endeavour 2698, runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 15905, Windows 326 at 13, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
New York departure on 120.4. American 8529er. Good evening. New York departure on 120.4. American 169er. Good evening.
American 1242, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Runway 22, clear to land. American 412.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Flexjet
Endeavour
374.
3724, hold position.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 26.
Continue taxi. American 9308.
New York departure on 120.4. Brickyard 6116. Good evening.
Brickyard 6427, runway 31, line up and wait. Line up and wait. Endeavour 2698, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 6427, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 15905.
Endeavour 1711, hold short of taxiway 12. Brickyard 9780, continue taxi.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Flexjet 374.
Endeavour 15905, contact departure. Endeavour 39997, runway 22, clear to land.
Taxi to terminal, via Bravo, Alpha. Endeavour 1711.
Endeavour 4375, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Southwest 6769er, taxi to terminal.
Duplicated command. Endeavour 8766.
Jet setter 9905, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Jet setter 9905 approved, expect runway 31.
Continue taxi. Endeavour 8766.
Brickyard 6427, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 341, runway 31, line up and wait.
New York departure on 120.4. Endeavour 26. Good evening.
United 4434, pushback approved, expect runway 31. American 1241, runway 31 via 9er Alpha.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 9780. Continue taxi. Brickyard 5090.
Brickyard 5090, runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 341, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 2698, contact departure. American 8541, pushback approved, expect runway 31. American 412, taxi to terminal via Bravo 1. Endeavour 3724, continue taxi. Brickyard 6427, contact departure. Endeavour 3521, runway 22, clear to land.
New York departure on 120.4, flex J374. Good evening.
Endeavour 4375, continue taxi.
Runway 22, clear to land. Flex jet 347.
American 1242, continue taxi. United 4434, continue taxi.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 26908.
Jet setter 9995, approved. Expect runway 31. Jet setter 9995, pushback approved. Expect, no. Jet setter 9995, pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Okay.
Runway 31, clear to take
no
off.
problem. We'll get it organized.
1595.
Brig at 5090, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 8766, runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 3724, continue taxi.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Brig at
American
7592,
1242.
pushback approved, expect runway 31. American 8541, continue taxi. Flexjet 347, taxi to apron.
Hold position. Endeavour 3724.
Brickyard 341, contact departure. Brickyard 9780, runway 31, line up and wait.
Duplicated command. Brickyard 6427.
Endeavour 8766, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Now what is
runway
the
31,
question
clear to
with
take
this
off.
guy
Endeavour
here?
26908.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 6427.
Hold short of taxiway 12, Endeavour 1711.
Continue taxi. Brickyard
Something is not really
9780.
working that well.
New York departure on 120.4. Endeavour 1595. Good evening.
Runway 22, clear to land. Endeavour 39907.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavour 4375.
Taxi to terminal. Southwest 6769.
Negative. Need pushback truck. Jet Sutter 99995.
Brickyard 5090, contact departure.
Negative. Need pushback truck. Jet Sutter
Endeavour
99995.
1711, continue taxi. Brickyard 7733, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard
Brickyard
6427.
9780, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 4375, runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 75902, continue taxi. Jet setter 9995, 5, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Now we got him.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 341.
Brickyard 4394, runway 22, clear to land. Endeavour 3724, runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 4375, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 8766, contact departure.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. United 4434.
Brickyard 9780, contact departure.
Command wrong start. American 1242.
Endeavour 1160, runway 22, clear to land. Clear to land.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 5090.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 341.
Endeavour 39997, taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha. JetBlue 90312, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 1323, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 7733, continue taxi. Brickyard 7411, runway 31, line up and wait.
New York departure on 120.4, Endeavour
Endeavour
2698.
3726,
Good
wind is
evening.
326
Good
at
job.
13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 4375, contact departure. Jet setter 219er, pushback approved. Jet setter 219er. Jet setter 219er. 219er. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Jet setter 995. 5. Runway 31 via Alpha Alpha Alpha.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. American 8541.
Brickyard 7411, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. American 9308, runway 31, line up and wait. Flexjet 343, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo.
Endeavour 3521, taxi to
American
terminal.
412.
JetBlue 9312, continue taxi. Brickyard 1323, continue taxi.
Negative. Invalid target.
Endeavour 5289, runway
3724.
22, clear to land. Endeavour 4375, contact departure. Endeavour 4375, contact departure. Endeavour 3724, contact departure.
New York departure on 120.4, Brickyard 6427. Good evening.
Runway 22, clear to land. Endeavour 3521.
Continue taxi. Endeavour 4375.
Endeavour 2800, runway 31, line up and wait. American 9308, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 7411, contact departure.
Continue taxi. American 1242.
Jet setter 219er. 219er. Runway 31 via Alpha Alpha Alpha.
Continue taxi.
Oh,
United
that is Alpha
4434.
Alpha Alpha. That's not going to work. Jet setter 219er. 219er. Runway 31.
Negative.
Find
Need
his own
pushback
way.
truck. Jet Sutter 99995.
Brickyard 43904, taxi to terminal.
Command property error. Jet Sutter 99995.
Endeavour 2800, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 7733, runway 31, line up and wait. Jet setter 9995. 5. Cross runway 22. Flexjet 343, continue taxi. Flexjet 343, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 43904, hold position.
Negative. Need pushback truck. Jet Sutter 99995.
Endeavour. Actually, what are we else?
Runway 31, clear
here.
to take off.
Twilight 319, runway
5090.
22, clear to land. Clear to land.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour
American
8766.
9308, contact departure. Endeavour 2800, contact departure. United 4434, runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 7733, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 43904, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Endeavour 3724.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Brickyard 7592.
Continue taxi. American
Damn
8541.
Taxi
Yes,
to
they are
apron.
getting past each other.
Flexjet
Wonderful.
347.
New York departure on 120.4, Brickyard 341. Good evening.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 90780.
Jet setter 219, cross runway 22. Jet setter 219, 219, cross runway 22. United 4434, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31 cleared for takeoff. American 8541, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavour 8766.
Brickyard 7733, contact departure.
New York departure on 120.4, Brickyard 5090.
Endeavour 1160, taxi to terminal. Flexjet 553, pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Continue taxi.
Finally.
Endeavour 1711.
Brickyard 5701, pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Brickyard
So we've got 3
7733.
departures here, but we have
Runway
2
31,
aircrafts here
clear
that
to
need
take
to
off.
get in there.
Brickyard 90780.
Runway
Unfortunately,
31, line up and
let's
wait.
get up a little.
Endeavour 4375.
Continue taxi. Brickyard
Brickyard
7592.
7592, runway 31, line up and wait. American 8541, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. United 4434, contact departure. Brickyard 1477, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Jet setter 216, 216, 6. It's too
Pushback
late
approved.
now.
Expect runway
Damn it.
31. Jet Sutter 99995.
It's going weird ways. Flexjet 343, cross runway 22. American 1242, runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 7592, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22, clear to land. Brickyard 43904.
Endeavour 5289, taxi to terminal. American 8541, contact departure. American 90429, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Runway 31,
So
line
I
up
need
and
those
wait.
2 in here.
Endeavour
Okay.
3724.
Where's he moving in?
Runway
He's moving in the
31,
back
cleared
here.
for takeoff. Endeavour 4375.
Endeavour 2409, runway 22, clear to land.
New York departure on 120.4, Endeavour 8766. Good evening. Good job.
Flexjet 553, continue taxi.
New York departure on 120.4, Brickyard 90780. Good evening.
Brickyard 1477, continue taxi.
Runway 22, clear to land. Endeavour 1160.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo, Alpha. Endeavour 39907.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. JetBlue 90312.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Brickyard 1323.
Continue taxi.
He's going in
Brickyard
there, okay.
7733.
Endeavour 5289, hold short of taxiway 15. Endeavour 5289, hold short of taxiway 12. Maybe he'll
Runway
understand that
31,
better.
line up and wait. Brickyard 7411.
American 1242, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 1323, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway 31, clear for takeoff. Endeavour 3724.
Flexjet 553, taxi to terminal. No, actually, Flexjet 559, runway 31 via Alpha Alpha Delta.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Jet Sutter 90219er.
Okay. Twilight 319, taxi to apron via Alpha Alpha Echo.
Runway 31 via Alpha Alpha. Alpha. Jet Sutter 99995.
Runway
think
31,
that's
clear
gonna
for
work,
takeoff.
is it? It
Brickyard
may.
7411.
Brickyard 1323, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 31, line up and wait. American 90308.
Brickyard 1323, runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. FlexJet
JetBlue
343.
90313, runway 31, line up and wait. JetBlue 649, runway 22 cleared to land. Brickyard 75902, contact departure. American 1242, contact departure. American 94229, continue taxi. FlexJet 553, cross runway 22. Endeavour 7146, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 849, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 5701, continue taxi.
Taxi to terminal. Endeavour 3521.
JetBlue 90312, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Jet setter 995, runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 1323, contact departure. Brickyard 5279, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavour 5289, continue taxi. Brickyard 5289, hold short of taxiway 17. Endeavour 5289, hold short of taxiway 17.
Continue taxi. JetBlue 90312.
Continue taxi. Brickyard 1323.
Jet setter 995, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 1477, runway 31, line up and wait. Seems like that jet setter 995 is a
Endeavour
little bit different.
5289er.
JetBlue 90312, contact departure.
New York departure on 120.4.
Kronos
Endeavour 4375. Good evening.
668, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Kronos 668 approved, expect runway 31. American 6175, pushback approved, expect runway 31. American 6594, runway 22, clear to land.
New York departure on 120.4, Endeavour 3724. Good evening.
Endeavour 7146, continue taxi. Brickyard 849, continue taxi.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour
Brickyard
2800.
5701, runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 1477, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. American 90308.
New York departure on 120.4. Brickyard 7411.
Brickyard 5279, continue taxi.
Runway 31. Via Alpha. Alpha Alpha. Jet Sutter 90219er. Runway 31. Jet Sutter 90219er.
Taxi to terminal. Brickyard 43904.
Runway 31, clear for takeoff. Endeavour 2800.
Jet setter 99995, contact departure. Jet setter 219, runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 5701, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Jet setter 9219, runway 31, line up and wait. Okay, you always need to
Runway
say
31,
add the
line up and
9
wait.
to it.
Brickyard 7733.
Endeavour 5289, continue taxi. Endeavour 1945, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavour 2409, taxi to terminal. Kronos 668, continue taxi. American 6175, continue taxi.
Cross runway 22, Jet Sutter 99995.
Brickyard 1477, contact departure. Delta 441, runway 22, clear to land.
Continue taxi. FlexJet 343.
Hold position. Brickyard 43904.
Brickyard 5279, continue taxi.
Runway 22, clear to land. Twilight 31 Lima.
New York departure on 120.4, American 9308. Good evening.
Brickyard 5701, contact departure.
New York departure on 120.4.
Endeavour 7146, runway 31, line up and wait.
Good evening.
Jetsetter 90219, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 31, line up and wait. United 4434.
American 90429, hold position. Delta 3450, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 7733.
Kronos 668, cross runway 22. Endeavour 2409 is moving, wonderful. WestJet 831, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 849, runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 7146, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Delta 850, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavour 19445, continue taxi. JetBlue 649, taxi to terminal.
Continue taxi. Brickyard 4394.
Jetsetter 90219, contact departure.
Cross runway 22. Jetsetter 90219.
Southwest 4087, runway 22, clear to land.
Runway 31,
Patches
clear for
between
takeoff.
you now.
United 4434.
Runway 31, line up and wait. American 8541.
New York departure on 120.4. Brickyard 7733. Good evening.
Taxi to terminal. Endeavour 1160.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Flex jet 553.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 5701.
Endeavour 19445, hold position.
Runway 31. Line up and wait. Brickyard 7592.
What happened here? Delta and American? Delta and American?
Runway 31, clear for takeoff. American 8541.
New York departure on 120.4. United 4434. Good evening.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Brickyard 1477.
Delta 3450, continue taxi. WestJet 831, continue taxi. Brigade 849, wind is 345 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. FlexJet 343, runway 31, line up and wait. FlexJet 343, runway 31, line up and wait.
Cross runway 22. FlexJet 343.
Runway 31, line up and wait.
Endeavour
American
7146,
1242.
contact departure.
Runway 31. Cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 7592.
Taxi to terminal. Endeavour 5289er.
New York departure on 120.4. American 8541. Good evening.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. American
American
90429.
90429, continue taxi. FlexJet 343, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. FlexJet 553, runway 31, line up and wait. American 65904, continue taxi. American 65904, taxi to terminal.
Runway 22, cleared to land. Endeavour 2409er.
Endeavour 19045, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Flex jet 553.
Continue taxi. Brickyard
Endeavour
1477.
355, runway 22, clear to land. Endeavour 355, runway 22, clear to land. Brickyard 849, contact departure.
Command property error. Endeavour 5289er. Hold short of taxiway 12. Endeavour 5289er. Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. American 1242.
American 90429, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 1323.
FlexJet 553, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Negative, and departure. Flex jet 553. Duplicated command. FlexJet 553.
FlexJet 343, contact departure.
Taxi to apron via Alpha Echo. Twilight 31 Lima.
Runway 31, Brickyard 1323. Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 1323.
Runway 31,
Alrighty,
line up and
guys.
wait. JetBlue 90312.
Runway 22, clear to land. JetBlue 649er.
Delta 441, taxi to terminal.
New York departure on 120.4, Brickyard 759er2. Good evening.
New York departure on 120.4, American 1242. Good evening.
American 90429, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 5279, runway 31, line up and wait.
Continue taxi. American 90429.
Cross runway 22. FlexJet 553.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavor 7146.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31, Brickyard 849er.
Continue taxi. Brickyard 5701.
American 6175, hold position.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. JetBlue 90312.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Jet Southern 90905.
New York departure on 120.4, Brickyard 1323. Good evening. Pushback approved, expect runway 31, Brickyard
Endeavour
5279.
6961, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Continue taxi, Endeavour 5289er.
Command wrong start, Brickyard 5279.
FlexJet 553, contact departure. American 90429, contact departure. Endeavour 19045, runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 5279, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31. Cleared for takeoff.
Hold short of taxiway 17, Endeavour 5289er.
Southwest 1445, pushback approved, expect runway 31. American 6175, continue taxi.
Runway 31, clear for takeoff. Jet Southern 90905.
Delta 314, runway 22, clear to land.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 1477.
New York departure on 120.4, JetBlue
Southwest
90312.
4087,
Good evening.
taxi to terminal. Kronos 668, runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavour 19045, wind is 326 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Negative. I don't need pushback truck, just approve. Chrono 668. Approved, expect runway 31. Chrono 668.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. American 6175.
Runway 22, cleared to land. American 65904.
Continue taxi. Endeavor 7146.
Continue taxi, Brickyard 849er.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 5701.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 1477.
Negative, invalid
Won't be
target.
able to do
Brickyard
another departure.
5279.
Brickyard 5279, contact departure. Endeavour 6961, continue taxi.
New York departure on 120.4, Jet Southern 90905. Good evening.
Command property error. Jet Southern 90219er.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 5701.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Jet Southern 90219er.
Endeavour 19045, contact departure. American 6175, runway 31, line up and wait.
Continue taxi, Endeavour 5289er.
Kronos 668, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavor 19045.
Southwest 1445, continue taxi.
Taxi to terminal, Endeavour 2409er.
Continue taxi. Chrono 668.
Continue taxi. American 6175.
New York departure on 120.4, Brickyard 1477. Good evening.
Delta 3450, runway 31, line up and wait. American 6175, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22, cleared to land. Delta 441.
Endeavour 355, taxi to terminal.
Continue taxi. Brickyard
Toronto
5279.
668, contact departure.
New York departure on 120.4. Brickyard 5701. Good evening.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavor 7146.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Jetstutter 9219er.
Southwest 90573, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Hold position. American 9429er.
Delta 3450, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31. Cleared for takeoff. WestJet 831, runway 31, line up and wait.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31, Delta 3450.
Cross runway 22, Chrono 668. Pushback approved, expect runway 31. WestJet 831.
Breakout 7834, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 849er.
American 6175, contact departure.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Endeavor 7146.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 31, Delta 850.
Continue taxi. Endeavor 1945. Taxi to terminal. JetBlue 649er. New York departure on 120.4. Jetstutter 9219er. Good evening. Runway 22, clear to land. Southwest 4087.
Delta 3450, contact departure. Endeavour 6961, runway 31, line up and wait.
Hold position. Endeavor 1945.
Continue taxi, Delta 3450.
WestJet 831, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31. Cleared for takeoff.
Continue taxi, WestJet 831.
Southwest 90573, continue taxi. Continue taxi. Southwest 90573, continue taxi.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Brickyard 849er.
Brickyard 9084, runway 22, clear to land.
Runway 31, line up and wait. FlexJet 343.
New York departure on 120.4. Endeavor 7146.
Southwest
Good evening.
1445, runway 31, line up and wait.
Continue taxi. American
Endeavour
9429er.
6961, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31. Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. FlexJet 343.
Delta 314, taxi to terminal.
Runway 31, line up and wait. FlexJet 553.
WestJet 831, contact departure.
Continue taxi. American 65904. Taxi to terminal. American 65904.
Continue taxi. Endeavor 1945.
Command requirement missing. Endeavor 355.
Breakout 7834, continue taxi. Endeavour 355, hold short of taxiway 17.
Runway 22, cleared to land. Endeavor 355.
Southwest 1445, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
New York departure on 120.4. Brickyard 849er. Good evening.
Runway 31, line up and wait. American 9429er. Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. FlexJet 553.
New York departure on 120.4. FlexJet 343.
Endeavour
Good
6961, contact departure.
Taxi to terminal. Delta 441.
Endeavour 355, continue taxi.
Runway 31, cleared for takeoff. American 9429er.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Brickyard 5279er.
Hold position, American 6175.
Pushback approved, expect runway 31. Endeavor 6961.
New York departure on 120.4. FlexJet 553. Good evening.
Brickyard 7834, wind is 325 at 13, runway 31, cleared for immediate takeoff.
New York departure on
Brickyard 1174,
120.4.
runway
American
22, clear to land.
9429er. Good evening.
Southwest 1445, contact departure.
Runway 31, line up and wait. Endeavor 1945.
Alrighty guys, that is going to be it. Had an hour of power. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, please like and subscribe Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you liked this scenario. And until the next time, this has been another presentation of TP Gaming. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.